All right, hello wine drinking people. Time for more of what I've had to drink yesterday, and it's always nice to see our friend Jay Walmer. We call him the bad penny that just keeps coming back. And just kidding, Jay. Always. We love you. If we don't make fun of you here at the Wine Watch, that means we do not care about you. All right. If you come in to taste us on wines and you don't get some kind of a hard time about something, we just don't give a damn about you, right, buddy? Anyways, he had some interesting wines, and it's always fun to see wines of the Loire Valley. For me, the sparkling wines there, they make very good sparkling wines. Very unique whites. We love the Sancerre. We love the Pouilly-Fumé. And then the reds, which these wines from Bourgueil that are made from Cabernet Franc, a very unique expression of that varietal. Whether you like it or not, it's one thing. But these are very typical wines you're going to find from the Loire Valley. This is a very good producer, Catherine and Pierre Breton. They're Dilettante wine, which is a sparkling, and 100% Chenin Blanc with 8 grams of residual sugar here. You know, a lot of nice fresh tree fruit on the nose, apricots, peach, with a touch of honey, some fresh flowers, and a bit of that toasty, biscuity note you get from that yeast autolysis. This is made just the same way they make champagne here. Some lemon citrus. And there's no indication on the bottle what lot this comes from. A little pet peeve of mine with sparkling wine. If it's a non-vintage product, please, producers out there, please, if you're listening, put the disgorgement date on the bottle. That will help us consumers know what batch it's from and approximately what vintage it is, how old it is. Anyways, this wine seems fairly fresh here, and this is a really nice creamy texture on the tongue, something you get from a fine sparkling wine made in the Method Champenois style. Lovely fresh apple and peach fruit, lemon zest, a touch of ginger spice at the end, and those pretty floral notes showing through. A very good little Chenin Blanc sparkler for $23.25. And then these Bourgueil wines up next, and there's 2 different wines. One is the Nuits d'Ivresse, and the other one is just a straight Bourgueil. And I have to say, there's a slight difference in price. And the second wine was good, but the first wine was a little better. They're very similar. The first wine's bottled unfiltered after a year in stainless, 100% Cabernet Franc. Has that classic peppery spice, along with a host of fresh floral notes, dried black raspberry fruit, a very distinct bouquet, some wintergreen notes coming out on the second day. Really zesty style of red, these Cabernet Francs, and some tannins here, not quite as tannic as Cabernet Franc can be. That black raspberry fruit and a host of peppery spice showing through on the finish, along with some floral notes. A very good little wine at $35.75. This special cuvee is 50-plus-year-old vines and sees no sulfur. Aged in barrique for 1 year, so maybe that's why it seemed a little bit short or a little bit light in the fruit department, not quite as fresh as the first wine maybe. They're both from 2011, and this wine's also got that peppery spice, some nice dried floral notes, some black raspberry fruit, and just a bit muted here on the palate. Still nice, you still had some fresh, not quite as fresh as the first bottle, and another classic example of Loire Valley Cabernet Franc, though. Very good little wine at $36. All right, that's what we had to drink with a bad penny. I mean, our friend Jay Walmer. I'm your host, Andrew Lamposoni, signing off for the Wine Watch, saying, remember, always drink the good stuff first.